Immune system. Our immune system has the amazing job of protecting us on the one hand, fighting viruses, bacteria, fungi, but it's also involved in healing and repair. So when I burn myself in a stove and my hand is red, hot, and swollen, that's an immune response. That's an immune system ramping itself up in order to repair, to heal, to restore. But at some point, that immune system needs to know, okay, we've repaired, we've healed, let's back off, let's down-regulate ourselves so that we're balanced again. Many of the disorders that we deal with related to the immune system, such as rheumatoid arthritis or Hashimoto's thyroiditis, asthma, several gastrointestinal issues, are related to an immune system dysfunction. So we don't like the concept of necessarily ramping up immune system indiscriminately, because if we have asthma, if we have an autoimmune issue, to ramp up the immune system may be counterproductive. On the other hand, we don't like the idea of taking an immune system that's revved up and knocking it down with immunosuppressants, because then we may not be able to effectively fight viruses, bacteria, or protect us from cancer. So we like the concept of modulating the immune system and ramping up the things that need to be ramped up while down-regulating the things that need to be down-regulated. The gut is often a key area for the immune system. Reacting to foods as in pro-inflammatory triggers many times is a cause of autoimmune issues, and it's one of those connections that is important to go and look and ascertain and ensure that the gastrointestinal system is working well as a connection between the gut and the immune system. We often will look at nutrients like vitamin D that has an amazing amount of data as it relates to immune system modulation, and that's why there's strong associations between vitamin D and autoimmune issues like MS or Hashimoto's thyroiditis. We think of toxins. Heavy metals such as mercury can be embedded in tissues like thyroid and then make those tissues look different to our immune system, and so therefore heavy metals can trigger autoimmune dysfunction. And I guess finally, we forget that we can benchmark, that we can measure. If there's a question with immunity, if someone's gone through a cancer and we want to ascertain whether their immune system is functioning well, we can measure function of natural killer cells. We can measure immunoglobulins. We can look at how effective are those cells dividing, replicating, and how active they are in terms of defending our body. And by doing that, by having that data, then we can choose products like beta-glucans that actually ramp up natural killer cells if we have a problem with an immune system that's underactive. And so we'll go back to that whole principle of obtain data, test, and then match our natural approaches to the data that we have in order to optimize immune function.